the jewel of the Imperial Japanese Navy, the legendary Yamato in 3 minutes. Yamato, named after the ancient Japanese Yamato province, was the lead ship of her class and during her time the largest and most heavily armed battleship ever constructed. Laid down in 1937, Yamato's design was a closely guarded secret, reflecting Japan's desire to build a battleship that was superior in every aspect to any existing ship. Yamato displaced about 72,000 tons at full load and was armed with the largest naval artillery ever fitted to a warship. 9 18.1-inch guns, capable of firing shells over 26 miles. Her armor was equally impressive, designed to withstand hits from any contemporary weapon. In addition to her main battery, Yamato boasted a formidable array of secondary armament, anti-aircraft guns and advanced radar systems, making her a floating fortress. Yet, her massive size and firepower came at the cost of speed and agility, a trade-off that would become significant as the nature of naval warfare evolved. Yamato's service during World War II was marked by a mix of strategic caution and symbolic power. Given her value, the Japanese Navy often kept her away from the front lines, limiting her exposure to enemy forces. Despite this, her very existence was a source of morale for the Japanese people and a symbol of naval power for the Imperial Navy. Yamato was commissioned in December 1941, a week after the attack on Pearl Harbor. Throughout 1942, she served as the flagship of the combined fleet, and in June 1942, Admiral Isoroku Yamamoto directed the fleet from her bridge during the Battle of Midway, a disastrous defeat for Japan. Musashi took over as the combined fleet flagship in early 1943, and Yamato spent the rest of the year moving between the major Japanese naval bases of Truk and Kure in response to American threats. In December 1943, Yamato was torpedoed by an American submarine which necessitated repairs at Kure, where she was refitted with additional anti-aircraft guns and radar in early 1944. Her most notable engagement was during the Battle of Leyte Gulf in 1944, one of the largest naval battles in history. Here, Yamato played a key role in the Japanese fleet, but the battle ultimately highlighted the declining effectiveness of traditional battleships in the face of air power and submarine warfare. As the war turned against Japan, Yamato's role shifted from that of a fleet flagship to a floating reserve, and eventually, in a desperate move, to a sacrificial weapon. In April 1945, as part of Operation Tengo, Yamato was dispatched on a one-way mission to Okinawa. Lacking sufficient air cover and fuel for a return journey, this mission was essentially a kamikaze operation. On April 7, 1945, while en route to Okinawa, Yamato was intercepted by American carrier-based aircraft. In a relentless attack, she was hit by multiple torpedoes and bombs. The damage was catastrophic, leading to her sinking. Over 3,000 of her crew perished, making it one of the deadliest maritime disasters in history. The sinking of Yamato marked the end of the era of the battleship as the dominant force in naval warfare, a symbol of the shift towards aircraft carriers and air power.